Here's the 2019 topics YouTube would never include in their rewind. Find out what they are next. Welcome back to the channel, Shakers. Derek Van Shake here. 2019 is almost over, so it's time to do a real YouTube rewind, Schaiker style. YouTube, the actual company, makes these annual rewinds.
There's one thing this video needs.
K-pop! And they, of course, always exclude the hot, interesting, controversial stories, which, of course, is the best part of YouTube. So here are the major non-political stories that were big on YouTube in 2019, which you were all talking about. Some of these topics I covered in videos, and some of them I did not. So let's turn back the clock to hit these unforgettable moments in chronological order. Now, let's get started.
Actor and musician Jussie Smollett from the hit show Empire was attacked and beaten early this morning in Chicago, and police say it could be a hate crime.
This is America in 2019.
Jussie Smollett stages a fake attack on himself. Most of the media believes him until he agrees to do this interview to tell the world his bogus story.
It's barbaric. We're terrorizing our own people with this hatred.
I'm disgusted by people who wear hats that say MAGA. He's always been kind.
They're looking for a videotape.
I don't believe Jussie is making this up.
Subway is open 24 hours for a reason. When you hungry at night and you ain't got no food, you go to Subway.
Subway, eat fresh.
And his story becomes even more ridiculous when the security footage is finally released, proving that his friends were actually his masked attackers.
Do we have to go now? We have to
right now, come on, hurry up.
Aren't you the man from the Empire show?
That movie? Yes. What are you doing in our town? Yes, I am. I'm the gate Tupac. What's good? What's good? Get more aggressive, more aggressive. Rope around his neck.
Around his neck.
Let me fight back. Let me fight back. All right. Oh.
I fought the back.
Yeah.
Or bleed.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the water. Oh, look at the. Oh, please stop doing it, please.
This is MAGA country now.
You don't belong here.
And run away so the cops don't see anything that we already did.
Oh. Why?
I'm the gay Tupac.
You do such a disservice when you lie about things like this.
I released a statement apologizing for behavior in my past. That photo and the racist and offensive attitudes it represents does not reflect that person I am today.
Virginia Governor Ralph Northam admits that's him in this photo. But then 24 hours later,
I am not either of the people in that photo.
Use your common sense.
R. Kelly does a morning TV interview hoping that he can convince everyone that he's not guilty, but makes it obvious to everyone that he's guilty.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff.
And all of a sudden, his demeanor changes.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
And I used to know it was something in me that's like, here we go.
Y'all killing me with.
He just switched. I'm sitting with the monster now.
This I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
His eyes would change.
Robert. 30 years of my career.
And his body, his posture would change.
Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. How can I work? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? I flew in on a helicopter. Look, man, look. I'm telling y'all, I flew in on a helicopter with a damn puppy.
So going to Paris Fashion Week, I'm actually being sent by Louis Vuitton. This sounds like it's a joke.
Yeah.
Emma Chamberlain, the most unlikely YouTuber to get a brand deal with high-end fashion retailer Louis Vuitton, gets a major brand deal with Louis Vuitton.
I'm tired. The coffee here is
in their inauthentic and desperate attempt to appeal to young people. Have they never seen any of her videos?
I'm eating like a pig.
I just spilled coffee all over my face. Take a piss now. But we'll just all go f ourselves. And I'm just fucking naked under it. But I was like, f it, they're cool. Epic. I just took a fat shit. I took a shit
I kind of feel like I have to shit again.
I have like acne on my back. Oh god. I just farted. I'm so stupid. I have to take a shit. I'm gonna take a poop. F***ing great this grocery shopping. I'm f***ing losing my marbles. I look like shit. I like will throw up in my mouth a little bit when I'm working out. Whatever. F*** you. Done deal.
It's like the coolest thing getting DMs from girls like, I'm applying to college right now. Like, what did you do? All this stuff. It's fun.
In 2019, we find out how the kids of the rich and famous always get into the best colleges.
Actress Lori Loughlin dumped by the Hallmark Channel after investigators say she and her husband paid $500,000 in bribes to get their children into USC. Loughlin's daughter, YouTube star Olivia Jade, dropped by beauty sponsors Sephora and Tresemme.
What? You got to get straight A's. We were never those parents. We were always like, you know what? Give it your all. Do the best you can. I think we put so much pressure and stress on them. A lot of it is unnecessary.
I don't know how much of school I'm gonna attend, but I do want the experience of like game days, partying.
I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
Daryl Marble packed a level on a flight to test if the plane was flying parallel to a flat Earth.
It's finally confirmed with airtight scientific proof that the Earth is actually flat.
That's a little basic.
I know. It's so simple, it'll go right over your head.
Gravity's a deception. The sun and the moon are these transcendental, cymatic luminaries.
We don't have toilet water flying out on people in Australia.
The Antarctic surrounds the Earth. Seeing it like this, it's not so crazy. The season's changing when the sun is closer and further from the Earth.
It didn't make sense how we didn't fly off or how the water stuck to the ball.
My friend actually conducted an experiment where he blew up a globe and then he drove an RC car off it.
Right, why aren't we flying off?
I'm going with you. Anna? No.
You're like the center of your people's universe, right?
Indeed.
This isn't you.
You do not know me.
I thought a princess could go anywhere.
Not this princess.
Do you trust me?
Disney realized that remakes and sequels are the easiest way to get people to watch their movies. So in 2019, they overdo it.
The fire broke out in the last hour. Officials say it could be linked to renovation work.
The 850-year-old Notre Dame Paris Cathedral almost burnt to the ground, but singing saved it.
Meow?
Paramount Pictures turned Sonic the Hedgehog into a creepy punk teenager wearing a fur costume. But then the internet fixed it.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. Uh-oh. Here comes the boom.
I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associated with you. And I need to say that very publicly so that this chapter can just be closed.
After beauty YouTuber Tati posts a tell-all video about James Charles responds without any makeup and loses millions of subscribers.
I'm sorry for everything that is going on and everything that I've put you through.
He then puts makeup on and gains them all back.
Okay, this literally did not happen. What did happen is that
my lipsticks are not moldy. They are not hazardous. They are not contaminated.
Beauty YouTuber Jaclyn Hill creates her own line of lipsticks that include some unexpected presents inside of her lipsticks.
They're not unsafe for you in any way, shape, or form.
The hair and the plastic is inside of the lipstick, and those things would come out of the lipstick. So really, really, really long hair.
Oh my god. Oh dear. That is absolutely mortifying. What is that? Yuck, dude. Oh god. No.
This is hairier than my leg, guys. Look at this.
Thinking like, oh my gosh, is it true that if I use this lipstick that it's gonna hurt me in some way?
No, that is not the case.
That is a piece of metal. No.
There's the craziest long hair on this. You can see it right there.
Look at that!
I'm Janelle, and I live in a van with my pet snake, Alfredo. Welcome to the first frickin' video on my YouTube channel.
Girl who lives in a van mysteriously gains millions of subscribers after only posting a few videos. But absolutely no one suspects YouTube manually chooses and pushes their favorites.
Disney has a new princess and her name is Halle Bailey.
In 2019, we found out that Disney has been lying to all of us throughout our childhoods. The story of the Little Mermaid, Ariel, she wasn't actually white.
As some praise the bold move, others criticizing the pic online.
Marriage! I just want to say that I've had the privilege over the last 2 months of being the biggest third wheel of my life.
After starting a fake relationship with Dana, Jake Paul gets fake married to her.
Is this a real marriage? I just don't believe it.
I swear on our mother's life that we're getting married.
And of course, a fake fight erupts at the altar.
May kiss the bride.
A few weeks after fake Jake's wedding, PewDiePie gets married to longtime Whammon Marzia, showing the internet how fake Jake Paul's wedding really was.
PewDiePie, congratulations on passing 100 million subscribers.
PewDiePie becomes the first individual YouTuber to hit 100 million subscribers. However, right after making this celebratory video, basically the next day, watch.
Stop! Did you guys see the video I made where I celebrated 100 million subscribers? We thought it would be nice to donate to a charity as a way to celebrate. But I also didn't know a lot of things that surfaced throughout this whole thing about the charity that doesn't fit at all.
He apologizes for almost donating $50,000 to a charity that has been outspokenly against him.
I'm sorry for all the confusion, and I'm sorry for messing this up. That's what I do.
And the mainstream media spins the donation retraction to attack PewDiePie because, as you probably know, they feel threatened by YouTube.
I went into the hangar door, and in the hangar door was the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on.
Since this guy seemed very truthful about being an alien spacecraft mechanic at Area 51, millions of people joined the Facebook event Storm Area 51.
A Facebook group dubbed Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop Us All. Attracting more than 2 million fans, the movement quickly went from a joke to no laughing matter. Any attempt to illegally access military installations or military training areas is dangerous and promised to, quote, defend America and its assets.
The U.S. government proves they don't understand internet humor.
Nevada officials are bracing for an invasion at Area 51 by humans.
And of course, only YouTubers showed up.
I drowned when I was 4 years old, and I was dead for 3 days.
Wait, what?
And I came back to life.
For 3 days you were dead?
Yep.
My guy.
And then I came back.
Seems a little long to be dead.
In 2019, we finally found out that Aaron Carter is not only the second coming, but also the most amazing person on our planet.
I'm very rich.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very powerful and very rich. I'm too powerful. I'm the biggest thing there is right now. You can't deny it. Google me then. Come on, bring it.
I have good
My
news.
mind, I got an IQ of 158.
You're lying. That's genius level. That's genius level.
I'm not lying.
That's insane. That's 99.99. You're basically the smartest person ever.
Pretty much. Second degree black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Yes. And I'm also studying for the bar exam right now. I got my real estate license. I'm working on my clothing line right now. I manage myself. I'm my own publicist. I negotiate my own contracts. I file my own taxes. I mix, master, and engineer everything. I'm opening up my own dispensary. I made $4.9 million off of real estate this year. And I'm building 25 homes there right now. I also do jewelry on the side. I do over 250 shows a year. I filed a bankruptcy. I'm studying for the bar exam. Well, guess what I did? I litigated my own case.
You would expect some hidden genius behind a lot of these plays. There's got to be a secret that none of us know that Mike Postle has. When he would start talking, there was no bridge from his moves to his cognitive awareness of what he's doing. I was like, is this the genius that's taking down Sacramento poker?
I just felt like he had some random two pair and I wasn't any good. And he made a bet on the river that I'm probably gonna call almost every time. Again, I drank more wine that night than I ever have in my entire life.
Oh, really?
And I want to say that was around the time I really started to feel it.
A professional poker cheater claims he's so phenomenal at poker because he's so good at reading body language, but then immediately proves he knows nothing about reading body language.
Sometimes the way someone looks at me or the way they check, the way they grab chips,
So
whatever
this look
they
right
do,
here, this look right here.
It's just one of those things.
It's just one of those things.
The uploading weekly schedule is just kind of like consuming our lives. We have to stop posting weekly.
The Dolan Twins stopped posting weekly on YouTube because it's just too stressful for them. So they seek advice from Shane Dawson, who posts videos whenever he feels like it, and then shockingly advises them to post videos whenever they feel like it.
I think you should 100% not feel like you have to post every week. I think you could post once a month and people would be happy. I think you could take more time.
Do not neglect your nap time.
There is no fear of losing. Fear implies the potential that it could happen.
Logan Paul was easily gonna beat KSI in the YouTuber boxing rematch.
Do you know what decapitate means?
Crushing this kid's skull.
First round decapitation!
I'm more concerned about who's gonna catch his head.
Decapitate his opponent in the first round.
First round knockout.
Knock him out in the first round. He gonna be begging Logan to knock him out with a right hand, cause the jab gonna be so hard. He gonna tear him apart.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this kid. I am so excited.
This is war. We gonna hurt you. You're gonna get beat up really bad. I told Logan, if you don't put this man in a hospital, something wrong.
I'm gonna embarrass you in front of a lot of celebs, bro. No one on your own team is taking you seriously.
Welcome from YouTube to the pros, man. This is gonna be a piece of cake.
We'll see you once I am a champion.
KSI, November 9th is gonna be the worst, most embarrassing day of your life. Good luck, my friend.
2 weeks later.
United Kingdom, the Nightmare.
But lost because he sneezed 3 times.
The first thing I did this morning was sneezed. 3 times. I don't want to make excuses, but this is my excuse.
I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady. None whatsoever.
A British prince thought he could fool everyone, but fooled no one, not even his own family.
British press reporting the prince forced to move his private office. A spokesperson saying he'll be taking his work, quote, outside of Buckingham Palace. The news not even a week after the interview that's become a PR nightmare for the royal family.
So I present to you the Cybertruck. Doesn't look like anything else. Franz, could you try to break this glass, please? Sure. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Let's try the right. Try that one, really? Okay. Sure. Room for improvement.
Tesla proves it's extremely awkward to stand in front of a damaged, indestructible prototype.
I should say also, we're going to be offering rides in this all night. Yeah, don't mind the glass.
While also showing us that in the future, we'll be driving movie props in the street.
Has Elsa seemed weird to you?
She seems like Elsa.
The highly anticipated Frozen 2 movie was finally released, but the song wasn't catchy for little kids to scream at the top of their lungs over and over, so the movie just came and went.
My neighbor. Hello, neighbor.
Since news and politics has become so negative, divisive, and mean, everyone started to miss Mr. Rogers. So Forrest Gump imitated Mr. Rogers to show us that it's stupid to act like politicians in our daily lives.
It is so nice to meet you. There are many things you can do.
It's Olivia Jade. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously, I've been gone for a really long time, and I'm just really excited to start filming again and to start uploading, and I really hope you enjoy the vlog.
Olivia Jade, the college admissions cheating daughter, came back to YouTube to vlog herself visiting her rich and famous parents in prison.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Go! Go! YouTube lost the COPPA lawsuit, so now those YouTubers your kids watch will be working in Amazon warehouses in 2020.
Okay.
Now in the comments, what do you think was the most unforgettable story on YouTube in 2019? Let everyone know in the comments below. 2020 is surely going to be filled with many more liars, stupid criminals, and ironic moments. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on those new body language and investigative videos where we're going to continue to shake up YouTube. And I'll see you at the top.